The equation of the perpendicular bisector through P is this, and the equation of the perpendicular bisector through Q is this. So solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2, we get x is equal to 1 and you get y is equal to 0. Therefore, coordinates of the circumcenter M is 1, 0. We have got the coordinates of M, and therefore what is circumradius? Circumradius is equal to, let's find out MA, root over of, if you see M here is 1, 0. By distance formula you can find out distance between 4, 4 and 1, 0 is 1 minus 4 square plus 0 minus 4 square. Right? So this is the circumradius. So this is root over of 9 plus 16, square root 25, which is equal to 5 units. This is the circumradius. Fine. I hope this question is clear.
Yes, sir.
And move on to the next question then. Number 11. The question is, a circle x square plus y square minus 2ax plus 2y cuts the axis of x at the point A. So this circle, whose equation is given to you, intersects the x-axis at the point A, and it circumscribes an equilateral triangle. What do you mean by circumscribes an equilateral triangle? It passes through the 3 vertices of the equilateral triangle with OA as one of its sides, where O is the origin. Find the value of A. Okay, so we'll try to draw a diagram here. Okay, let's write given equation first. Given equation of the circle is x square plus y square minus 2ax plus 2y is equal to 0. Cuts the axis of x at the point A. Okay, let's draw the coordinate axis. Okay. Okay, it cuts the axis at the point A and it circumscribes an equilateral triangle with OA as one of the sides. So clearly, the OA means this circle is passing through the origin, right? So this circle must pass through the origin. Something like this, right? This circle passes through the origin. Okay, now since it circumscribes an equilateral triangle, it intersects the x-axis at the point A. So this clearly is your point A, and OA as one of the sides of the triangle. That means if OA is one of the sides of the equilateral triangle, that means we construct an equilateral triangle something like this, right? Fine. Find the value of A and the vertices of the equilateral triangle. Okay, let's call this vertex B. You need to find out the coordinates of A, B, and C. and the equation of this circle is obviously given to you. Okay, so this is an equilateral triangle. Fine. So how will I proceed about this? See, since the equation of the circle is given to you, you can obviously find out the coordinates of O and the coordinates of A. How will you find out? If you put y is equal to 0 in the equation of the circle, in this one, you'll get the coordinates of, uh, you'll get the origin as one of the coordinates and you get A as one of the coordinates, right? So let's putting, first of all, because we are expected to find out the vertices of coordinates of the vertices, we know one vertex. So let's write it down first. Coordinates of the vertex O is 0, 0, right? So we know one vertex. Okay. Now we want to find out the coordinates of the other vertex A. A is the point where the circle intersects the x-axis. So what we do is putting y is equal to 0 in 1. We get x square minus 2x is equal to 0. That means you can take x out. Get x minus 2a is equal to 0. That means you have either x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2a. Now why are we getting x is equal to 0? We are getting x is equal to 0 because origin is one of the points, right? We are actually getting the x coordinate of the origin here. Okay, understood? We are getting this coordinate as 0. Okay, and what is the other coordinate that we are getting? Yes, we are getting 2a, right?
Yes, sir.
And obviously since it is on the x-axis, this must be the y coordinate must be 0. So therefore, what can I say? Coordinates of the vertex A, 2a, 0, right? Okay, we have found out the coordinates of the vertex A. We now proceed to find out the coordinates of the vertex B. Now see, in order to find out the coordinates of the vertex B, what if I were to first of all see that this vertex B has x coordinate which is equal to, if I drop a perpendicular here and if I call this M, then the x coordinate is equal to OM, right? X coordinate of B, right? X coordinate is equal to OM. But what is OM? OM must be equal to MA, right? OM is equal to half of OA, right? Which is equal to 2A by 2, which is equal to A. So we have got the x coordinate of the vertex B. Now the question is, how do we get the y coordinate? Y coordinate is this dotted line that I have drawn, BM. We want to find out BM. Okay. So how do we find out? Now see, in order to find out the length of BM, um, you see that mm, this angle here is 90 degree, obviously, because we have drawn a perpendicular. This angle is 60 degree, isn't it? Right? Um, so therefore, this angle must be 30 degree, right? So
Yes,
therefore,
sir.
in this right angle triangle, I know, and obviously we know this length also, OM. OM is equal to A, we have found out. Therefore, what should I use? Which trigonometric ratio should I use to find out BM? Obviously, tan I should use, right? So we have, let's write in triangle, OMB, tan 30, or you can use tan 60 also. Tan 30 is equal to BM by OM, right? So what is OM? OM is equal to BM into tan 30. Oh, we need to find out BM. So BM is equal to OM tan 30. OM we know as A. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3. So BM we are getting as A by root 3. Right? So what are the coordinates of B? Coordinates of B is A comma A by root 3. Right? Now actually we can also find out the value of A here. Okay. How can we find out the value of A? See, notice that if I were to join these two, okay, see this angle is 60° because it is an equilateral triangle. This angle must also be 60°. Why? Can you tell me why this angle should be 60°? Piyush, can you tell me why this angle should be 60°?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Let's say I call this points. Why? Tell me why.
Sir, don't.
Angles on the same segment. Can you see the angles on the same segment? Can you see the angles on the same segment? See the circle? This is the chord,
Yes, sir.
right? So OBA and OCA are on the same segment, right? So that is why they must be equal. Now, once I got them equal, now this is also a right angle triangle. This is 90°. So triangle OCA is a right angle triangle, right? In triangle OCA, if it is a right angle triangle, this length here, how much is this length? This length is 2A, right? Fine. And um, the length of OC, can we find out the length, this length? Yes, we can find out this length because this length is nothing but the intercept cut by the circle on the y-axis, right? So let's find out the length of OC first. How do you find out? Put y is equal to 0 in this equation 1. So putting, uh, putting x is equal to 0 because we need to find out the y-intercept. Putting x is equal to 0 in 1, we get um, y square plus 2y. In this equation, if you put, you get y square plus 2y is equal to 0. That means y into y plus 2 is equal to 0. That means either y is equal to 0 or y is equal to minus 2. Therefore, uh, what is the, in fact, the circle should have been in the second quadrant. Okay, circle should have looked something like this. That is why we are getting a negative sign. I've drawn it this way, but it should have looked like this. Okay, that is why we are getting y is equal to minus 2 because the intercept here is minus. Okay, anyway, it does not matter the way you draw. So therefore, what should be the length of OC? OC is nothing but the y-intercept, right? So length of OC is the uh, intercept of 1 on the y-axis. And since we have got this as minus 2, so because length cannot be negative, and because we are talking about simply OC, okay, fine, we can work with the sign, no problem. Minus 2 minus 0 is minus 2. Okay. So now we have got this length as minus 2 units or simply 2 units because we, when talking about length, we talk in the positive sense. Sign is only for your sense or direction. Okay, so this is 2 units. So you know this length as 2A and this length as 2 units. And you know this angle also 60 degree. So we can use tan now. So in triangle OCA, tan 60 is equal to OA by OC. Tan 60 is root 3. What is the length of OA? 2A as shown above. And what is OC here? We have found out 2 units. So therefore we get A is equal to root 3. So therefore hence what is the coordinates of B? Root 3 and root 3 by root 3. Isn't it? Which is equal to root 3 comma 1. Okay. Any question? No question?
No, sir.
So that is, in fact, we hardly used any concept of circle here except the intercept part. Okay. So this is, we move on to the next problem then.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yes.
sir, yesterday, sir, you were not letting me in, sir, because, sir, I was
Because
late,
you
sir,
are
yesterday,
always
that's
late.
why.
You are always late. Not because of yesterday you were late. You are always late. From the next time,
Oh,
I plan
okay,
that I will not be
okay,
allowing
sir,
you
okay.
in the class if you are late. Okay. You can manage on your own, I'm sure. Okay. Number 12. Show that the circle touches the coordinate axis. What do you mean by touches the coordinate axis? The x-axis and the y-axis are the tangents to this circle. Okay, that is what it is. So, right, let's write the given equation. Given equation of the circle is x square plus y square minus 4x plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Call this 1. You need to show that this touches the coordinate axis. Now, what happens? What do you need to show if a circle touches the coordinate axis? What do you need to show? Yes. What do you need to show? If a circle touches the coordinate axis, how can I say if it touches the x-axis and the y-axis at these 2 points? How do we show? Find out the center of the circle and the radius of the circle first of all. Okay. So comparing with the general form, we get 2g is equal to minus 4. You get 2f is equal to 4 and you get c is equal to 4. So you get g is equal to minus 2. You get f is equal to 2 and you get c is equal to 4. Therefore, coordinates of the center, let us say C, and let us call these 2 points A and B. Coordinates of the center is minus G minus F, which is equal to, change the sign here, 2 minus 2. Okay, so this is the coordinates of the center, and radius R is equal to root over of G square plus F square minus C. G square plus F square minus C, which is equal to 2 units. Okay, so let's write the coordinates of the center here, 2 minus 2. Now see here, this, if the coordinates of the center is 2 minus 2, then what is this length? How much is this length? 2 units, right?
Mm.
To draw a perpendicular here. How much is this length? 2
2
units,
units.
right? So if a circle touches the x-axis, what should be the radius be equal to? Radius must be equal to the radius must if it touches the x-axis, radius must be equal to the y-coordinate, right? So is it equal? If you see radius we have got as 2 units. Is it equal to the x-coordinate? Yes. So here radius r is equal to 2 units, right? And what is the x-coordinate of the center? Rather y-coordinate of the center? Is equal to 2, right? Minus 2. So we say that therefore the circle 1 touches the x-axis. How will you show it touches the y-axis? If you draw a perpendicular here, right? So what is the radius here? Radius again is 2 units.
2.
And what is the, in fact here, what should be the what should be the radius should be equal to the x coordinate of the center, right? X coordinate of the center is 2, which are equal. So therefore the circle 1 touches the y-axis, right? So hence we say, hence the circle 1 touches the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay, we have shown the first part, that the circle touches the coordinate axis. How about the next part? If the points of contact are A and B, find the equation of the circle which passes through A, B and the origin. So if the points of contact are A and B, so what should be the coordinates of A and B? Find the equation of the circle through A, B and the origin. That means if there was a circle which passes through these 3 points, okay, there's something like this. What should be the equation of this circle? That is the question. So what are the points of contact? What are the coordinates of B here? Coordinates of B 2 0, right? What are the coordinates of A? 0
0 2.
minus 2. 0 minus 2. This is minus 2 here. In fact, it should have been down. Okay, I should have the circle should look like this. I drew it up, but it should look like this, the circle. Understood? Because I did
Yes,
not
sir.
have any idea in the beginning. Okay, where to draw. So that is why this should be 0 minus 2. So what are the points? Let's write the coordinate first. The coordinates, the circle must pass through. This is the second part. The circle must pass through A 2 0, B 0 minus 2 and origin. The circle must pass through these 3 points. So how do you find out the equation of a circle that passes through 3 points? Same way, let the equation of the circle be, let the equation of the circle through O, A and B be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Since passes through the origin, it must satisfy. Therefore 0 square plus 0 square plus 2g into 0 plus 2f into 0 plus c is equal to 0. That means this will give you c is equal to 0. Okay, something that you can take a note of: any circle that passes through origin will have c is equal to 0. Okay, so this is actually a shortcut which will work for your multiple choice questions. Okay, suppose if they give you the equation of the circle through the 3 points, okay, and they give you 3 points in which you see origin is there. Okay, then and the multiple choice question, you see the three options, all of them have c, right? Only the fourth option does not have c, so therefore that must be the correct option. Clear the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
you don't actually have to do all this to get the equation of the circle. Okay, next is, since it passes through a 2 0, therefore 2 square plus 0 square plus 2g into 2 plus 2f into 0 plus uh, 0, because c is equal to 0, is equal to 0. We have put the value of c. No point working with c because we have already got the value of. So from this you will get 4g plus 4 is equal to 0. That means you'll get g is equal to -1. Okay, and the third point here is it passes through b. It passes through b, 0 minus 2. So you get here x square plus y square plus 2g x plus 2f y plus c is equal to 0, since c is equal to 0. So you get here minus 4f plus 4 is equal to 0. That means you get f is equal to 1. Hence, what is the required equation of the circle through O, A and B? O, A and B is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, or x square plus y square minus 2x plus 2y is equal to 0. See that the final equation that we have got, this is the answer. Also, what you see is, because this circle passes through the origin, do you see any constant term in this? You only have x square, y square, x and y. There is no c here. So any circle that passes through the origin, remember, will not have a c. Okay. Can we move on to the next problem then?
Yes, sir.
Now, fourth question, 30, question number 13 is, show that the 4 points are concyclic. Concyclic is somewhat you have definition is that show that all the 4 points lie on the same straight line. Concyclic means lying on the same straight line. Just like you have collinear. Collinear means lying on the same straight line. Concyclic means lying on the same circle. Okay. So let's write the given points first. The given points are origin 1 1, 5 minus 5, and 6 minus 4. You have to show that all these 4 points lie on the same circle. Okay. So what you do is to start with, you choose any 3 points. Out of the 4, you choose any 3 points. Okay. Uh, I have chosen the points origin, obviously, because it has zeros. 1 1, because obviously if 1 1 is a lower number, okay, which will reduce my calculation later, and 5 minus 5. Okay. So for first we'll do is we'll find out the equation of the circle through these 3 points. Okay. Um, we'll find out the equation of the circle through the origin, the point 1 1 and 5 minus 5. This is what we are going to find out. Okay. So I start by saying let the equation of the circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So since it passes through the origin, therefore satisfies, you can directly write c is equal to 0 actually. Means c is equal to 0, right? Since it passes through 1 1, 1 square, 1 square plus 2g into 1 plus 2f into 1 plus, and because we have got c is equal to 0, we put it equal to 0. Okay, so you get here g plus f is equal to minus 1. You call this equation number 1. Since it passes through 5 minus 5, right? That was the point. Because c is equal to 0. So you get here g minus f is equal to minus 5. This is the equation number 2. So you can easily solve equation number 1 and equation number 2 to get the value of g and f. So solving 1 and 2, we get g is equal to minus 3 and you get f is equal to 2. Okay. So the equation of the circle through the 3 points is the equation of the circle through the origin, the point 1 1 and 5 minus 5 is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, or x square plus y square minus 6x plus 4y is equal to 0. This is the equation of the circle through the first 3 points here, right? Now what I'll do is I will show that this coordinate also satisfies the equation of the circle. If this coordinate satisfies the equation of the circle, then can I say that all the points lie on the same circle, right?
Yes.
So we'll now show that, let us call this 3, that 6 minus 4 lies on 3. How will I show? Left hand side is equal to, put x is equal to 6 and y is equal to minus 4. Okay. So we get here, this should be 16. So if you see all this cancels. equal to 0 is equal to RHS. That is, this shows that 6 minus 4 lies on 3. Let's say also lies on 3. Hence, the origin 1, 1, 5 minus 5, and 6 minus 4 are concyclic points. Okay, that's it.